my end just begun. Another one last time, please, ya. Now I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing we see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. When I'm just days of review. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst. To be guessed what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain is. When the curtain is. Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my hands. Off from the back where I blend. Off from the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my hands.
Welcome to Kingdom Arena, the home to some of the... This is...
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Counter punch. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Misses with that uppercut. Catch and shoot. That big hook doesn't land. A perfect counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to... There's the bell for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, left forward, backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Just misses with the right uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Can't land that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Won't score with that right uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won the hands down.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice defense with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in the guess.
Oh, the instant assassin in some trouble here. He is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Both want the knockout. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Swing and a miss with that hook. They exchange punches. Both men step back for just a moment. It's bombs away. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it. You've got to be confident.
Nice counter. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Can't find a home to that jab. Sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3 full-shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
That jab misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the new. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Jab slightly off target. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominant.
Round 7, here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Jab misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punching. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Look, I just did 3 content videos. This one came out too, so I'm gonna do it over.
Yeah, it's tell me how you do it.
You see?
TikTok.
And then this is the alien one. And then black alien sit down. Like, what's up,
Yeah, I've seen
cousin?
that.
Yeah. Then this the one.
What been my DM saying? On your DM to get you fucked up to get your ass on TikTok and over here later.
What is silly, man?
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That left hook misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Round 8, and we're off again. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Hook misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Oh, my, the big fella just got rocked. And the heavyweight virgin goes to the canvas. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you still want to fight?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your cheeks hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. You've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's nothing quite like a big... Whoa, wait a minute! Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. And Larry Holmes goes down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. You remember the fight to Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that hook. The jab not finding its target. Punch, counter punch. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the... Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Talk about Holmes in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. And here comes the 10th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Swing and a miss with the hook. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done a ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you're thinking, what the hell am I going to do now?
Wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he fails to score with that left hook. You'd like to see more jabs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
That left hook missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next. And there's the bell to start round 11. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you won that hands down.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Both men step back for just a moment. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That uppercut misses. Good counter punching. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They have no respect for each other's punching power. Not a lot of defense here at all. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out. So like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good work at that, man. And we'll go again. You done all that work in the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Let him back in.
On to the 12th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Do you believe what we are seeing?
RJ's trying to go in the thing already. I was looking at 6. He had to open it when I came here. He gonna fuck it up.
You try to open a cookie?
Hmm?
You try to open a chip?
Hey, he's in the refrigerator. Had to
Oh.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move.
Oh my God, Johnny! The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Johnny, it was a very close fight until the end. In the end, we get a split decision.
A split decision? How one-sided does it have to be? A split decision? Who's doing this job? Todd, tell me, come on, talk to me, man. That is not...